Greetings. We have a quiz show in the UK. It's called Mastermind. Now people go into a chair, the lights go down, and they're questioned on the subject they are speaking about, maybe Shakespeare, Charles Dickens, or whatever. They sit in this chair, the lights go down, right? And those who have studied books like Dickens, Shakespeare, can answer, quite amazingly, the main characters in these books. Yeah. And they win a prize. The mastermind wins the prize because they can quote verbatim the main characters in the books they have studied. And yet the most important book in the world, which is actually 66 testimonies, the Bible, 99.9% of Christendom cannot wake up to this main fact. As Paul said in 1 Timothy verse 5, 1 Timothy verse 5, to us, there's one God, the Father, and one mediator between God and men, the man, Messiah. Think about that closely. The majority of Christendom is under a big delusion, as Paul says in Thessalonians, through satanic church doctrine. The Messiah is God, who came down and basically invaded a woman's womb, Miriam, okay? The reason why this was so accepted by pagans in Constantine's era is because Zeus, under Greek mythology, came down, had sex with a woman. I did a big study on Greek mythology when I was a younger man. So the pagans welcomed this Constantine crap. You see, Christianity did not convert paganism. Paganism converted so-called Christianity. It's nonsense. And you got cults like JWs, etc., teaching that an angel, Michael, came down and became a man, and then went back up and became an angel again. It's ludicrous. You see, how on earth could Messiah be the last Adam if he pre-existed in some other form, be it God or an angel? It's ludicrous. Now think about this very carefully. Ponder this. Why would Satan, who's been around a lot longer than you and I have, offer him Messiah in the temptation, Matthew 4, Luke 4, all the kingdoms of the world and their glory, if he was a co-creator or the creator? That would be nonsense, no-brainer, right? Maybe you haven't considered this. It's an assassination of the Messiah's accomplishments. When he was resurrected, he appeared to Mary Magdalene, not to Peter and the apostles, but to a woman, out of whom he cast out 7 demons. And she clung to him and she said, "Rabboni! Rabboni!" When she recognized he wasn't the gardener. He said, "Stop clinging to me, Mary. I've not yet ascended to my father, but go your way, Mary, and go to my brothers and tell them, John 20, I'm ascending to my God and your God, to my Father and your Father. Isn't that simple enough? Isn't that simple and straightforward enough? If that was God come down talking to himself, that would be total, absolutely idiocracy. Is that a word? I don't know, idiocracy. It's nonsense. Nonsense. I don't care how many so-called scholars out there, Trinitarians, they have perverted the simple truth that the Father raised up from Adam through King David a second man, now glorified, and yet 99.9% of Christendom, if you sat them in the chair like Mastermind, would get it completely wrong. They don't know the main characters of the Bible. Is this important? I think so. John 17 verse 3, the Messiah prayed in Gethsemane, John 17:3, this is everlasting life, or the life of the ages, knowing you, Father, the only true God, and the one you sent forth, me, Messiah, Yahushua Mashiach, or Jesus Christ you call him. This is the life of the ages, knowing, recognizing one God. Deuteronomy 6 verse 4, Shema Israel, Yahuwah Elohim Yahuwah Echad. Hear, O Israel, our Father, Yahuwah is one. Have you been deceived? Recognize the truth. Do not be deceived.